Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name is Nick, and today guys we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, taking a look at the technical analysis of BTC and where I think things are heading next. As I get into the video, if you find it useful and informative, smash the like button. I really do appreciate that. If you are new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all the notifications, and in doing so you will be kept up to date with everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. If you haven't yet joined us in Discord, check it out, link is in the description down below. It's a fantastic community talking crypto 24/7. It's completely free, and I don't think you'll be disappointed by what you find down there. So why not check it out? Let's jump right down into this video. So here we have Bitcoin paired up with USDT. We're using 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 spot exchange as our data source, and this is the 1 hour chart. So those are the settings if you want to replicate what is going on inside this video. So as you can kind of see here, we had that push to the upside. Yesterday we were expecting a move to the downside. We saw that. We've actually now looking to finish off this this move to the upside here, and we'll then look to continue down. We do have the fair value gaps as we spoke about yesterday. These haven't changed, as you can kind of see just inside here. This little yellow box, 25,991 to 26,278, and then obviously there's a little slither down here and then one down at the low side. If we jump over to the 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 exchange, come over into the spot trading and to Bitcoin USDT. Just wait for that to load. It should have all of our fair value gaps also loaded on here. They do. You can see that we filled one out yesterday. This is the 26,361 to 26,650. This is obviously all fair value gaps are created from the imbalance in the order books. We speak about this reasonably frequently. If there's too much buying pressure and not enough selling pressure, price will jump from the low side to the high side, leaving the gap behind, and price likes to come back down and put liquidity where liquidity was not. So you can obviously analyze the order books on 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 directly, and there's many other tools you can kind of acquire to allow you to kind of analyze these order books. For the most part, you can see the fair value gaps that are created here and how price wants to kind of come back and fill them out. As you can see, this one over this side, for example, was filled out. This one over here was also filled out, and so forth, right? So this one at the top has now been filled. We're looking for the next one to the downside at 25,991 to 26,278. Okay, that's the next pit stop, I believe, for BTC. So it's always great to have the ability to see where the fair value gaps are and how to draw them and all that kind of stuff. We are using smart money concepts pretty much to kind of find these, but if you know what you're looking for, you don't need an indicator to do this. It is basically something that is actually quite easy to spot inside the price chart. So I have put together a course for smart money concepts which explains this. It's obviously linked in the description below at 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘.com, so you can check that out if that's of interest to you. But for the most part, as you can see here on 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, we have these fair value gaps and price liking to come back down, and it's all because of the order books, the imbalances, and the illiquidity in certain ranges of price. So actually on that note, it's probably worth noting that and talking a little bit around 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 itself, right? If you're looking for a new exchange that you're struggling with things like Kraken, KuCoin, Gate.io, Binance, or whatever, and you're looking for a new exchange, why not check out the affiliate link down below for 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘. 𝗕𝗘𝗪 is my kind of go-to platform at the moment. I'm pretty much using it for all spot and leverage based trades, with the exception of the occasional coin and token that isn't available here yet. For those, I'm using things like 𝗕𝗓 or KuCoin, but for the most part, this is like I'm using 95% of all trading volume I'm doing is done through 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 now, and it's actually a really straightforward process, and it's not something that I thought I would actually go ahead and do. I was very much pro Binance and pro Coinbase for quite a long time, even Crypto.com, but I've actually steered away from all three of those, and 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 actually services a lot of my needs when it comes to spot trading and leverage based trading as well. So as I said, there's an affiliate link in the description below. If you do go ahead and use that, you can take advantage of some of the offers and promotions that 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 are offering at the moment. Everything down to the UK exclusive UFC tickets for Father's Day. Now, this is a competition or a promotion that is running between the 14th of June and the 20th of June, where basically if you use the affiliate link in the description down below, you'll get a sign-up bonus for 10 USDT, eligible for a $10,000 USDT prize pool as well. Promotion number 2 would be to make your first deposit and do any amount and get 10% cash back up to 100 USDT. And then the third promotion is to basically achieve a futures trading volume of more than 100,000 USDT, which sounds scary, but actually when you're using a futures platform with leverage, $100,000 USDT actually isn't too difficult to achieve. And if you do that, then you have a chance to participate in the lucky draw to win 2 UFC Fight Night London tickets worth $2,000. Now, these tickets and the event itself is obviously down in London, UK. And Chris, myself, and JB will actually be there, completely separate to BitGet here, actually. We're down there with another sponsor for UFC. And actually, yeah, if you do happen to be one of our community members who win, it'll be great to meet you down there, have a beer, and all that kind of great stuff as well. I'll link this in the description below so you can check it out. But even above and beyond that, you can earn up to $8,000 by depositing and hitting certain milestones in rewards. And if you are using the affiliate link in the description below, you can also take part in our local trading competition down in our Discord server that we run every single week as well. Lots of different reasons that you might want to get involved with BitGet, so check it out. Affiliate link in the description below. Let's jump right back into this one though, right? So as we can kind of see, first fair value gap has been hit. The next expectation is that we have to look for the second fair value gap to get hit. Let's jump down into TradingView again. Okay, so you can see this one a little bit clearer. Okay, we can see that the gap is there. We also have these below equilibrium and a little bit deeper in the price chart as well. So on this 1 hour chart, we know that there's a higher probability that at some point we're going to have to come back down and revisit these areas. Now, according to our Smart Money Concepts by Lux Algo, we are in a bullish structure right now. But this is the same as saying that we were in a bearish structure temporarily. Let's zoom out a little bit further here. Bullish structure, bearish structure, and so forth, right? So it's actually been quite choppy. We've been changing from bullish to bearish to bullish to bearish to bullish again, right? And essentially that isn't something that is likely to stick, in my opinion. I think that's actually just being bounced around, lots of false flags and all that kind of stuff. The particular move to the upside here does look complete to me. We're overbought on the 1 day, overbought on the 8 hour, overbought on the 4 hour, and almost overbought on the 1 hour, indicating that we are likely to see downward price pressure as pivots in the momentum starts to occur. Let's jump on over into Elliott wave here, because we can, of course, kind of explain this in a little bit differently, but let's go ahead and jump in here for a sec. You can see 1, 2, and 3, or an A, B, and C structure, and we're just going to do some sense checks, because typically when we see these structures appear, the price likes to fall between 1 and 1.236. On the fib level, we'll go ahead, draw that in, remove that, and you can see right in there that price fell into our yellow box. This is an indication that this C wave structure is about to finish. Now, we take a look at this as an A, this is a B, and then we've got to come down into C. Well, then at that point, we start to realize that, yeah, we're probably going to be going for that second fair value gap. Now, if we've already finished this C wave here, then our next expectation is going to be that we come down into this little yellow box here, and this will be 26,032 to 26,154. Right down here. Now that fair value gap, where is it? Well, the fair value gap is right here. And you can see that we might have to overextend a little bit deeper to finish this gap off, but we'll come down. We might bounce up. We might come back down again. It could be a W, X, Y, X, and Z. Lots of different things that could occur. Typically, we'd expect it to not finish this space. We'd probably find that it will try to bounce from the 200 EMA, which is currently 26,061. So it's going to be interesting to kind of see. We won't fill this gap, I don't think, straight off the bat. I think we're going to have to kind of come back down and finish it off later by the looks of it. So for the most part, as you can kind of see, my expectations here are that Bitcoin's going to have a move to the downside, and as such, it's going to try to target out these low ranges. Now, there are a couple of other things to kind of consider. One, this would be invalidated if we go up higher than 26,839, sort of. And what I mean by sort of is it's still technically possible to have a C wave structure that comes down to down here into this low range and the fair value gap range, under a flat type correction, and that would be that typically you wouldn't expect it to do so, but you can have an occasion where the B wave goes up higher than the origin and the C wave comes down lower than the A wave. And again, you'd be looking for a 5-wave drop afterwards if you wanted to get that confirmed. But for the most part, and for the part of this video, I think it's easier to say if we go higher than 26,839.99, then we can rule this out for now under this particular structure that I've drawn out here today. Okay, but for the most part, I think that's something that we need to consider. Moving over to the daily time frame. The daily time frame, as you can see, has got no momentum behind it, a lack of momentum, and we can see that is indicated within our stochastic RSI as it's approached this 50 EMA and is looking to get rejected, meaning that we're not likely to push up higher, and if anything, we are likely to break on down from here. You can see that this is a previous area of supply, really coming in with the resistances, and we're not likely to break it at the moment. Now, of course, there are the obvious that we are potentially setting ourselves up for a bit of a run with lower highs and lower lows. However, I think it's yet to be seen. We might have to be retesting a few things here slightly longer term. Plus, the momentum is not supporting the idea that we're ready for a bigger move to the upside just yet. I do think it is coming, but I think we have to move down first. So all eyes are going to be on whether or not we can hold, whether or not the bulls on this weekly close are going to be able to rally, or whether or not the bears are going to take control of the situation and drag us down even deeper. Let me know what your thoughts are on where you think price is going for Bitcoin in the comments down below. I'm going to leave this video right there. If you have found it useful and informative, smash the like button. I do appreciate that. If you are new to the channel, then why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all the notifications, and in doing so, you will be kept up to date with absolutely everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. With all that said, done out of the way, guys, I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
We are not financial advisors. None of what we have communicated verbally or in writing here should be considered as financial advice. It is not. Do your own research before investing in any digital asset or affiliate offers, and understand that investing in any crypto is risky. If you do, you need to be prepared to lose your entire investment. This video is for information and entertainment purposes only. All our videos are strictly personal opinions. Please make sure you do your own research and never take our opinions for financial guidance. There are multiple strategies, and not all strategies fit all people. Our videos are not financial advice.